Port St. Lucie, one of the fastest growing cities in the entirety of Florida, which makes it a great place to invest and buy a home. And if you're considering a move to Port St. Lucie, or maybe even just a visit, it's important to have a clear understanding of the city's advantages and drawbacks. This vibrant city, located in the southern part of the state, offers a range of attractions beyond its renowned golf courses. In today's video, we'll explore the pros and cons of living in Port St. Lucie, providing you with the information you need to make an informed decision. That out of the way, let's get into the pros and cons of Port St. Lucie. Make me a deal. If you get any value or information out of today's video, hit that like and subscribe button. My name is Greyson Roberts, realtor and owner of Boss Properties. If you're looking to buy, sell, invest in the greater Port St. Lucie, Florida area, give my company a call 24/7. Call, text, email, whatever's your speed. We're daggone robots and we don't sleep. If I can't help you personally, I'll set you up with one of my top rated agents in whatever property niche you are looking. And to sweeten the deal a little bit, I want to give a quick shout out to long-term Boss Properties sponsor, Webull. Now don't skip ahead because they're going to put some money in your pocket to make your move a little bit cheaper. Webull is my personal favorite free online stock brokerage that I've been using for 4 years and I've never paid them a dime. They're giving my audience 6 free stocks just for signing up for their free platform. All you got to do is click the link in our description, create an account, fund your account with as little as 1 penny. They're going to put those 6 free stocks into your account. You can sell by the dip, make more money, or cash them out to your bank account and make your move a little bit cheaper. With all that jabberboxing out of the way, let's get into the pros. And if you haven't seen my full-length Moving 2 video, I highly suggest it before this one. Anyway, number 1 is the affordable housing options. The good thing about Port St. Lucie is it's small enough to kind of be relatively cheap, but not big enough to throw out some crazy prices, right? I mean, as closer you get to the water, the more prices are going to go up. And the median home price is only $395,000. Now, I know that sounds like a lot, but they have a lot of cheaper options, and of course, you can pay what you want here in Port St. Lucie. But the median home price in the US is $400,000, so it's below the national average. The second pro is it's a high percentage of homeowners, which means the city has a collective feeling of pride of ownership. When you own your homes, you want to dig into the community more. You want to take care of your property, your landscaping, and that's infectious. And another thing that kind of leads to Port St. Lucie being so awesome is you've got that small town feel, the pride of ownership, and the amount of homeowners versus renters. It just makes it really seem quite awesome. But you're still around some bigger areas, so you have the small town charm and the big city amenity. Number 3 is the overall cost of living. So the cost of living in Port St. Lucie, for the most part, is relatively cheap, especially for what you get, especially compared to the US average and Florida state average. And overall, just as a blanket statement, the cost of living is actually 3 to 4% lower than the national average, even though you're living in paradise. Number 3, or maybe 4, I'm losing track of all the good things about Port St. Lucie, but the Save Our Homes exemption. Florida offers a valuable tax exemption known as the Save Our Homes exemption, which applies to residents who use the property as their primary residence. Under this exemption, property taxes cannot increase by more than 3% annually. This provides long-term homeowners with stability and protection against excessive tax hikes. And finally, the last pro, well, not the last pro, but the one we're going to talk about, because we mostly talk about all the pros in the Moving 2 videos, so I always like to focus on the cons in these videos. But excellent medical facility, and this just kind of goes for Florida in general. For retirees and those concerned about healthcare, Port St. Lucie offers access to a range of excellent medical facilities and hospitals. The city is home to 7 hospitals, including the renowned Cleveland Clinic at Tradition, St. Lucie Medical Center, and Port St. Lucie Hospital. These medical centers provide comprehensive care and a wide range of specialties, ensuring residents have access to top-notch healthcare services. Now, let's move on to the cons, what I mostly want to focus on for today's video. Now, con number 1 is going to be a lack of a real downtown area. One drawback of living in Port St. Lucie, and this can kind of be up for debate in my opinion, but I gotta include it here just in case you're disappointed. And one of the drawbacks is the absence of traditional traditional downtown areas with historic charm and local businesses. Now, the city is characterized by commercial-style establishments, strip malls, and franchise restaurants. While this may not be a significant concern for everyone, some residents miss the character and unique experiences that come with a more vibrant downtown scene. Next is going to be higher property taxes. One common complaint amongst residents here is the relatively high property taxes in Port St. Lucie compared to other cities in the United States. While it's true that property taxes are higher here, it's important to consider the value residents receive in return. Port St. Lucie maintains its infrastructure and curb appeal better than many other cities in the nation, resulting in a cleaner and more attractive environment. And it's also important to note, in case you forgot, that Florida has no state income tax. Next is traffic congestion. If you live in a place worth visiting, you're gonna have visitors. As Port St. Lucie continues to grow, traffic congestion has become a noticeable issue. With an increasing number of vehicles on the road, commute times have lengthened and traffic can be frustrating at times. However, the traffic in Port St. Lucie is not as severe as in larger metropolitan areas like New York or Chicago. Duh. The city's building codes prioritize single-family homes on spacious lots, which do help limit excessive density and congestion. Next is limited high-paying job. Port St. Lucie does not offer as many high-paying job opportunities as nearby cities like West Palm Beach, Boca Raton, or Fort Lauderdale. The job market in Port St. Lucie is largely driven by retirees, remote workers, and those employed in the medical profession. If you're seeking high-paying career options, you may need to commute to neighboring cities or explore remote work opportunities. And finally, limited access to airports. For frequent travelers, the lack of nearby airports in Port St. Lucie can be an inconvenience. The closest major airports are located in West Palm Beach, Fort Lauderdale, and Orlando, requiring residents to drive a significant distance to catch flights. However, the relatively short distance to these airports compared to other areas in Florida mitigate the inconvenience to some extent. In conclusion, Port St. Lucie is a wonderful place to call home, but I hope I kind of completed the full picture and, maybe swayed you one way or the other, but it's no big deal. If it sounds like it's not for you, there's plenty of other areas. Hey, listen, Florida's a big state, so we can find many other places for you that might work better. But rest assured that Port St. Lucie, it's hard to go wrong. Anyway, guys, if you are looking to buy, sell, or invest in the greater Port St. Lucie, Florida area, give my company a call, text, or email 24/7. Get that free money with Webull to dampen the cost of your move, and I'll see you in the next one.